Pope Francis's funeral exposes satanic symbolisms, and it has left the internet baffled. Let us take a closer look at these mysterious symbolisms hidden in the Vatican. Welcome, dear friends, to TIBP Media. Thank you for supporting our Three Angels Message ministry. Kindly like and share this important prophecy update. The internet is disturbed by what they have seen in Pope Francis's live funeral. Inverted crosses are all over. Did anyone else spot the upside down crosses as Pope Francis lay? A netizen made a video about it. One commented that it looks like a Bible with a cross inverted. And we see a allegedly funeral that looks like a satanic processions, again with the upside down cross. The iconic silver pendant of the Pope that has accompanied him throughout his leadership. Francis always wear it to his travels, but it was missing. Netizens noticed that it was not there with him in the coffin. Some say that the cross arm symbolism represents the Good Shepherd, but they are saying the Good Shepherd does not have cross arms in carrying the lambs, but rather the cross arm symbolism here represents Osiris, the god of the dead. The beard beneath his chin identifies him with Osiris. This is a coffin of a pharaoh whose name is King Tut. The beard beneath his chin identifies him with Osiris, the Egyptian god of death. The Egyptians believed that when a person died, he would be rowed by a ferryman across the river Nile. On the other side of the river, the individual would meet Osiris, god of death. And with Osiris begins the journey to the afterlife. A netizen posted her observation on the funeral. Says on his TikTok post, no one realized that the funeral of Pope Francis was actually a hoax. The three changes of the body in the cypress coffin revealed a chilling truth.
The three changes of the body. No one realized that the funeral of Pope Francis was actually a hoax. The three changes of the body in the cypress coffin revealed a chilling truth. During the live broadcast of Pope Francis's funeral, someone noticed that the body in the coffin had undergone three eerie changes. The live broadcast footage from the media showed that when the funeral began on April 23rd, the face of the body was grayish blue, but 2 hours later, it suddenly turned waxy yellow. Before the coffin was closed, it showed a strange ruddy color. What's even more suspicious is that the iconic mole under the left ear of the body disappeared in the close-up shot by the BBC. The on-site records by media reporters showed that there was also a difference of 3 centimeters in height. Pope Francis's official height is 170 centimeters. But when the staff adjusted the body before closing the coffin, media reporters took photos of the measuring tape showing 167 centimeters. These abnormal phenomena have sparked heated discussions among conspiracy theorists around the world. The Vatican has not responded so far to people's inquiries. However, Spanish forensic experts pointed out in an article in the news that the body of a person who died of natural causes could not have such drastic changes within 8 hours, unless this is simply a different person. Although the truth has not been revealed yet, but the 3 pieces of ironclad evidence cannot be ignored. The sudden change in skin color violates medical common sense. The disappearance of key physical features, the contradiction in official data. Can't help but ask, what is this funeral of the century trying to cover up?
And a netizen uploaded a video from Google Earth from an aerial shot of the Vatican. Notice something terrifying and strange. If you zoom out of the Vatican, it shows you the geographical positioning of the land, and it shows you a key. But the question is, why does the Vatican is constructed to show a key, and the center of it is a sundial like a sun disk? The SquareMagazine.com says, the key is a Masonic symbol. Says Dr. Oliver, is one of the most important symbols of Freemasonry. It bears the appearance of a common metal instrument confined to the performance of one simple act. In the old instruction of Freemasonry, the key was an important symbol. The serpent was introduced to be the deceiver of Adam and Eve. And in Revelation 12 says that old serpent, the devil. It is Satan who is speaking through the serpent. The Vatican looks like a serpent's head, the outside and the inside, where the windows forms the eyes, and the teeth forms the pillars, and the roof is the skin. The whole way of it forms the tongue, which leads to a sculpture that we're going to analyze. The sculpture should be the resurrection of Jesus Christ after a nuclear apocalypse, like they say. But you will not believe this. By deleting the right side of it, copy and paste the left side, and mirror it, and stitch it together, you will have a Baphomet creature with horns and snakes in the middle. And analyzing the other side of the sculpture, you will just need to delete the left side, copy and paste the left side, and mirror it and stitch it together. Now you clearly have a snake creature with wings, like a mixture of a snake and a Baphomet. And an animation mixing both pictures looks like this. It is very terrifying to see these hidden symbolisms. I personally believe that they were crafted intentionally to show a hidden message. Some conspiracy theorists believe that the Bilderberg Group operates with 33-degree Freemasons. They have a calendar containing plans for the New World Order. Winston Churchill gave us the V for victory, a two-finger salute which since the 60s became peace. Before it stood for victory or peace, it was a symbol of the 33rd degree. There are 3 joints to the knuckle on 2 fingers, making 33, then held apart like a V, is about 33 degrees. The 33 or triple tree can be seen in various religions of the world, like the triple goddess for the Asians. That's why Prime Minister Narendra Modi installed this mysterious monument of triple lion emblem in India that sparks controversy. Interestingly, you find counterfeit symbols of 33. At the Vatican, there are 32 archways on each side of the courtyard with a giant obelisk in the middle, making it 33. It is actually showing the Vatican's allegiance to sun worship. Colossians 1 verse 18. Christ is also the head of the church, which is his body. The Pope's Cossack has 32 buttons and his head represents the 33rd. The papacy is Antichrist, meaning substitute or in place of. The Catholic National July 1895 says, the Pope is not only the representative of Jesus Christ, he is Jesus Christ himself, hidden under the veil of flesh. The United Nations flag shows the globe divided into 33 sections, encircled by olive branches. The flag also happens to be blue, just like the first 3 blue degrees of Masonry. When I saw this video that a netizens posted, it struck me, especially number 1, that the Vatican is the wine capital of the world.
5 dark secrets of the Vatican City State. 1. It's the drinking capital of the world. The average resident of the Vatican drinks 54 liters of wine yearly. 2. Vatican City has the highest crime rate in the world. The population of Vatican City State is just 825, so its crime rate is 1.5 crimes per citizen. 3. The Vatican oversees exorcisms. In 2005, Vatican City opened exorcism courses. 250 priests from all over the world took part in 2018. They were taught to identify demonic possession. 4. The Vatican secret archives are still closed to the public. They're no longer called secret, but only accredited researchers are allowed inside. 5. It's almost impossible to become a Vatican citizen. The only way to become a citizen is to be appointed to a job. That basically means becoming a Catholic Church official. If you lose the job, your citizenship is revoked.
So now we have a serpent and a key and a wine. Do you see something prophetic about the wine? She has a golden cup with wine. Revelation 17 verse 4, having a golden cup in her hand, full of abomination and filthiness of her fornication. The golden cup in the harlot's hand contains the wine of Babylon. The wine is identified as her abominations and filthiness of her fornication. This wine is given to all nations, that is to say, to all the inhabitants of the earth. It is not the choice of the nations to drink this wine. Drinking the wine is not optional, because we are told that Babylon has made all nations drink of the wine, and that all nations were made drunk with it. The wine is called the wine of the wrath of her fornication. The papacy's intoxicating false doctrines. The golden wine cup represents the intoxication of false doctrine. The harlot's abomination includes several things: idol worship, Deuteronomy 7:25 and 26. Spiritualism, or attempting to speak to and with the dead, refusing to hear God's law. Spiritual adultery, Ezekiel 23:35 to 45. Eating unclean meats, Deuteronomy 14 verse 3. Shedding innocent blood, Ezekiel 22 verse 2. Great deception will be so strong that only those who have fortified their minds to the gospel lifestyle will stand true to God. Victory can only be achieved through Christ. Kindly type in the comment section, my victory is in Jesus Christ. Thank you, dearest friends. Kindly like and share this prophetic study to all, and continue to share truth found in Bible prophecy.